So how do we define hyperpartisan news? Before giving you the exact definition, I would like to show you this particular conversation that happened between US during Mark Zuckerberg's testimony before the US Congress in April 2018 this year. So in this particular conversation, Senator Ted Cruz asked Mark Zuckerberg that what is the reason behind Facebook shutting down a lot of Republican Facebook pages, while that is not happening on the Democratic side. And to quote Ted Cruz, he asked that to a great many Americans, that appears to be a pervasive pattern of political bias. Do you agree with that? To this, Mark Zuckerberg replied, saying that he understands where this concern is coming from because Facebook and the tech industry is situated in the Silicon Valley, which is an extremely left-leaning place. And he said that he's concerned about this issue and is rooting out to his company to make sure that there is no bias with the work that they do. Now, this particular conversation, how was this represented in mainstream media? Let's take a look. So there's a headline from Washington Post which says, conservative lawmakers had a question for Mark Zuckerberg, what about Diamond Silk? You should notice the tone of the headline. Now, let's try to see how was this particular incident or story represented in partisan media. Well, on the left-hand side are the headlines from two popular left-leaning partisan news websites, Think Progress and Draw Story. But on the right-hand side, you can see headlines from very popular conservative partisan websites. So let's take an example. Think Progress says, Mark Zuckerberg panders to Ted Cruz, called Silicon Valley an extremely left-leaning place. Clearly, you can see that this headline has been crafted for the Democratic audience. While Daily Caller states that Ted Cruz grills Zuckerberg over FB's censorship of conservatives, again, crafted towards the Republican audience. So, what is the difference between mainstream media and partisan media? It is the complete lack of balance, which is one of the most crucial aspects of journalism. This is what is missing from partisan news, and that is how we define partisan news, that it shifts from the traditional notion of journalistic balance and presents a biased point of view. But how does partisan news relate with fake news and mainstream news? Well, while fake news can be termed as verifiably false and mainstream news can be termed as verifiably true, hyperpartisan news can be either, depending on if facts are mixed with conjectures or if a true news incident or a story is being represented in a biased version.